right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they're kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw McCarthy. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Throwing is McCarthy. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And here's Brad Robbins now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green. 52 blaster.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Down. Yellow, 43.
From the shotgun, it's Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are in defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Come on, set. Blue, 32, set.
Young to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got it to Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
At the 8-yard line. Blaster, 6. Let's go now. 30, ready.
Young will set to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
On the give. Here's Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Will Whiteford the kickoff for the Vikings.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Young working out of the gun. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Field, black. Blue striker. Cut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
27-yard line.
60 red. 50 set.
Young to throw it. And it's caught. Tompkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready, ready.
To throw, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Young. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he finds Austin complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Calvin Austin, 30 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Lions 10.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. This return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're... This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Vikings 14. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's McCarthy. And he rifles one incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ready up.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scrambler, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Young. Right side to Williams. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, 60 red. Set.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Blue striker.
Young now. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Come on, set. Blue 32. 43 rail. Ready.
They go play action. Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Young takes it on the sneak. And now defensively they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Young takes it on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The kicker on for
the sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
To the air with McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. He's back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
7 more yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal.
Straight ahead, here's Mason.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up 2nd
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Prime Time. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Houston. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ooh. He is going to pick up a Patriots first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Patriots first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Patriots.
May to throw again. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26.
May to the air once more. That is caught. What a throw. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Over. 18. What's that?
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Stroud moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Joshua Farmer.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hey, uno. Look the hot.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Hey! Swap. Another swap.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They picked up 17 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with Montgomery. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
12 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. May gonna look to throw as they've got it.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. This one intercepted. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7. Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Patriots.
Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
May's pass.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st down, New England.
Once more, it's Henderson.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched.
And he will score! Julian Hills, touchdown Patriots.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
we go.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Speed left.
On first down, it's Stroud. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
7-yard gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. This one caught by Waller. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go.
Now Montgomery. And the Texans are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 1-yard line.
From the 1, second and goal.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Now third and goal.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
18. Outside.
Montgomery. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not.
Short of the goal
And
line.
now
No
the
gain on the
tension
play.
mounts.
Brings up
Fourth and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
18. Outside.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabah.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
17 yards.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
19 more yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nike Texas. All right. Squad. Love it, squad. Hey, south. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Here we go. 18. That's it. 11.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Hey, we're no more.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Moving to his left. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Hey! Nike Texas. White Tony.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Route to the right.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. It covers 51 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. May to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're going. It's May. And he's going to have the Pats first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To throw again is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense.
And he's in! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Berrios on the return. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Houston. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. Fires quickly and is complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's May. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for our Patriots.
Now, May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he will score. Hunter Henry, touchdown Patriots. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Pats have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Berrios on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. South.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Jones now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Off the play fake, here's May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Made out on 1st and 10. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Now, faking the give. And he's in. Keyshawn Boutte. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Berrios on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Already.
On play action. Stroud. This one caught by Waller. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the Texans, 1st down.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Here we go.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. 1st down for Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Already. Hey, South. Tony.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
On the quick, right? Hey! 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
Buggy. Under.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Anthony Jennings gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
All right. 11. 118. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Nike.
Throwing. Dobbs. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Dobbs now to throw. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Good running inside the 25. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud going to set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud going to get rid of this to down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Montgomery. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. A carry now for Gibson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
A gain of 2.
2nd down and 8. They'll run. It's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a road win here for the Patriots as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Houston, good night, everyone.
Then, now, You did, sister. This is the one. You, and don't. Of course. Patient.
Of all the arenas on the island, this is the only one that legitimately gives me the willies.
The Order of Shadows is a dark place, Byron. There's no wonder it drew the likes of Rhea Ripley, Aleister Black, and the Wyatt Six.
And if you want to get anywhere here, that means going through the Hex Sisters.
Oh, my goodness.
Poorly timed offense there. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena. Oof.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. Ooh.
Big splash. Shot to the face gets them out of that spot.
The thing about handicap matches is now more than ever, you have to have that smash mouth, ground and pound mentality. Obviously, the mental aspect of the game is necessary, but brute force can do a lot for you in this situation.
A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
From the middle rope.
Completely missed the mark there. Being set up in the corner for something.
Corner and a couple back elbows to follow.
Oh, what a splash! And now she's being overwhelmed by this attack.
She's got to start fighting back to get in this match.
Ooh!
And saw what was coming there. She finally manages to land some offense.
But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
Ooh, he fends that off. Clothesline! And she reversed it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the human torture rack.
Man! And he's in total control right now, only gaining more and more momentum.
He's in straight-up attack mode.
Uh-oh!
Sizing him up.
In trouble! Oh, big boot!
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and
Revolution's into the spinning powerbomb.
That might have been the final nail.
Out!
and down for the count.
And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
You did that, but so is that. You have. Oh, you're not.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands. Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle. Targeting the throat there.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Corner, and a couple back elbows to follow. Oof, nobody home. What a shot.
Caught in a bad spot. Slam. Counters with an attack on Omos.
He averts the offense.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out almost immediately.
Too soon for a cover.
Corey, how can anyone even begin to approach a competitor with the size and strength of Omos?
That's a great question, Cole. I think you have to approach Omos like the redwood of a man that he is. If you can start chopping down his base, he won't be able to generate those powerful blows or use those devastating slams. At least not with the usual terrifying frequency.
Heading to ringside now.
Tackles ruthless. Way to avoid that. Oof.
Hammering down on the knee. Looks like Omos has taken the upper hand.
Big man offense from Omos, showing he's not out of it.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
Oh, look at the power.
Oh, look out. What?
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost? Omos looking evasive.
And he heads back into the ring.
Caught with a punch.
Big splash.
Big forearm.
Stomping down. Ooh. Ouch. Omos just got outsmarted. That's where the inexperience of Omos comes into play. Discus lariat. Everything working against Omos now.
In the corner, picking their spot.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
A cradle. And a flatliner. Oh, my, what a splash.
Oh, man. Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Crisp snap suplex. Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it.
Ooh, this is not looking good for him.
Omos has to exhibit some resiliency now.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a discus punch. And that attack managed to rattle Omos for the moment.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
He's able to reverse it.
Stalking a downed opponent. Here it comes, Dan Bullhammer.
Omos won't come back from that.
Shoulders are down. Major, major win. That'll change his career tonight.
And here we go, ladder match underway. The ring just comprises of superstars and a seemingly endless supply of ladders at their disposal.
This is about seeing who the better superstar is. And if we're really being honest, this is about inflicting as much pain as you possibly can.
Up high, axe handle from the middle rope. Double axe handle smash. Oh my, what a splash. Dropping the elbow.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back. The Big Red Machine is now under heavy pressure.
Kane has to turn this around and quick. Oh, right across the throat.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
And Kane isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, but Kane needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Is there any strategy to a ladder match, or is it just pure chaos?
Well, sometimes chaos is the strategy, Cole. If there's constant action and ladders flying everywhere, you can at least be certain no one else is safely making their climb.
Oh, Byron, you hear the sirens.
Here it is. Air raid bomb.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, clothesline. And his onslaught continues.
His focus is unshakable right now.
Kane turns it around. Kane gets that sent right back to him. German suplex, but that's not all. Into a ripcord lariat, what a combination.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Into the ring again now. Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
That's it. No getting up from that.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
He might have it here.
Straining to get this thing down.
You gotta do everything you can at this point.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? These attacks are chipping away at him.
Hellacious offense delivered by Kane.
Got the ladder in the center of the ring, right where he wants it.
It's all about placement, and he knows that.
He's trying to reach it.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Just ejected from the ring. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is within reach now.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
He's got a real chance here.
I think so, Michael. Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloaded. I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hot hits.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come.
down the throat. Ooh! I think he really felt that one.
A narrow escape. He just flipped the script there.
Oh, kick connects. Oh, my goodness.
You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
He finds an opening.
DDT!
Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And we know Dom would love to win this match in decisive fashion. How can he pull that off, Corey?
Personally, Cole, I'd encourage Dom to be even more ruthless than usual. Dom should really lean into his Latino heat side, that cunning, that ability to show his opponent absolutely no mercy. That's how Dom will win this and any match decisively.
Dominic able to avert that.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. Good defense there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
I don't know.
Loading up in the corner. Here it comes.
There's the boot.
Stalking a downed opponent. Here it comes.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
He's looking to get back in this.
He makes the cover. He gets an emphatic kick out.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
And he is directed into the corner.
The wrist lock guard drag right up the top ropes.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. All the way up for a suplex. No, 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 no. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block. Take it over. Going for the win here.
Oh, turning the pin around.
The pin doesn't even last to a count of one.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
Oh, Dominic gets cut off.
He manages to slip out of the way. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. In the corner, picking their spot.
Drop kick from behind.
Oh,
Boom! Good defense from him.
From the top.
Big double axe handle.
look at this. Just
What a barrage of stops.
Dominic was ready for that.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Dominic attempting to gain some fuel from the WWE Universe.
Catches a punch.
As their opponent under complete control here, what's coming next?
Flatliner.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Dominic with the reversal.
This is great. Just mocking his opponent here.
He'll take things into the ring.
Rowan drop kick. Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
From William.
Oh, crash and burn.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside. Spine buster.
With a sit-out. Nasty.
And Dom with a Michinoku driver.
Dominic showing off those Lucha Libre influences. We are seeing a next-level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that.
Oh! Oh! Got out of there at the perfect time.
Uh-oh. Back of his neck.
Oh, this could be over.
Wow.
Attack to the midsection.
Oh, right to the throat. Thunderous clothesline.
Sizing him up.
In trouble.
Big boot. And Dominic could be moments away from doom. Wow, float over.
Into the logo bar.
Dirty Dom is in serious danger.
Finally, it's over. Wow, just fired out like a cannon.
Striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, and a shady strategy. And as the bell rings, we have a match featuring Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley used to be just another country girl, but then she found her edge here in WWE. Henley's become straight up dangerous, and you cannot afford to let your guard down around her.
I have to admit, getting a bad attitude has certainly led to in-ring success for Fallon Henley. In her mind, every underhanded and mean-spirited move she's made has been worth it. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Showing no sign of respect for his opponent.
Corey, what's Fallon Henley got to do tonight to get the W?
Fallon Henley's as passionate as anyone in the locker room. We've seen that passion and fire fuel her, but we've also seen it blind her and cost her when it matters most. If Fallon can channel that passion, harness it into proper energy, this match could be all hers. You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
But this opponent still fighting back.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. This is just someone saying, I am the alpha in this match.
Returning back to the ring.
There's a neck breaker.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
This can't be how Fallon envisioned tonight going. Counters and counters, each superstar looking dialed in.
Looking stunned here, guys.
Irish whip, reverse. Look at the speed of this superstar.
And clothesline.
And evades the attack.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
This has got to be over now.
It's over, all in a night's work. Oh, no, not waiting a second.
And that is why you always need to keep your guard up.
But come on, that was a
blatant cheap shot. Here we go with Jada Parker in action tonight.
One of the fastest rising stars in all of WWE. Jada Parker's a superstar who doesn't play around when it comes to her spot in the pecking order. Miss Parker certainly doesn't wait for opportunities. She simply takes them by any means necessary.
Yeah, Jada Parker is adamant that it's her time. She has no problem getting right in the face of anyone who dares to disagree.
And also in the ring is a superstar who loves to put on one heck of a show. No matter what, the crowd always has a strong reaction.
Some people say
From the middle rope, boom, perfectly timed with the knees.
the arms trapped.
Oh, just unloading knees to the body. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Boom! Read that one. Splash! These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
This isn't anything you can't fight back from by any means.
Jada Parker might be one of the toughest young superstars in all of WWE right now. Corey, how do you even begin to approach her in the ring?
Very carefully, Cole. While Jada's toughness is something to be wary of, her temper might just be her undoing here. Jada has a tendency to lose her cool pretty fast, and once she does, that's when she starts to unravel.
Loading up in the corner. Here it comes. Oh, big boot.
Wow, float over.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Big move. Could produce a... And the victory.
The fists are flying, and this crowd is hot.
Okay, they got it out of their system. Oh, not by a long shot. This is going to be an emotional match from here on out. Down on the windpipe. Impact from the forearm. What a shoulder block. Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Taker needs to rise again.
With the counter. Undertaker finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
No one in WWE has quite the presence the Undertaker has.
Yeah, and that leads to an intimidation.
From the top. Elbow drop. He's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Yeah, as The Undertaker once again impresses with his particular brand of athleticism. He saw that one coming. Just a nasty headbutt.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Tagged with a punch.
Oh, jaw-shattering. Ooh. Big splash. Oh. Undertaker retaliates. Oh, clothesline. Undertaker facing some trouble.
Sizing him up.
Oh, big boost. This was all but over. Immediately powers out.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Metal rope for. He's doing it. Going for the pin. And quick getting the arm up.
This isn't even close to over.
What a knockout punch. Oh, man.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
float over.
Into the logo bomb. Somehow took down the Undertaker.
The dead man's still very much alive, despite taking what I can only describe.
From the middle rope. Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point. Turns it around.
Uh-oh. Going for the ride.
The agility of the Undertaker. That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. Thunderous club comes down, very effective.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. And now he's back into the ring.
Ooh, a nasty shot to the throat.
The Undertaker with a vintage tombstone.
Good night.
Taker just turned his lights out.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
The Undertaker puts it away. The Undertaker with a tremendous win.
She was ready with the counter.
Expected the unexpected. Absolutely zoned in from the start.
Refusing to be caught off guard. Certainly scouted the opposition. Here we go with Jada Parker in action tonight.
One of the fastest rising stars in all of WWE, Jada Parker's a superstar who doesn't play around when it comes to her spot in the pecking order. Miss Parker certainly doesn't wait for opportunities. She simply takes them by any means necessary.
Yeah, Jada Parker is adamant that it's her time. She has no problem getting right in the face of anyone who dares to disagree.
But let's not pretend this opponent won't be a problem. You're looking at a seriously talented individual who's capable of big things between the ropes.
I gotta agree with you, Corey. This superstar could put on quite a show here.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
He counters with a great reversal.
Clothesline! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oof. Ah, right to the throat. A reversal. Well scouted. Turns that in his favor.
Russian leg sweep.
Jada Parker might be one of the toughest young superstars in all of WWE right now. Corey, how do you even begin to approach her in the ring?
Very carefully, Cole. While Jada's toughness is something to be wary of, her
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
She saw that coming. for a takedown there.
What a counter! Oh, what a lariat!
Hellacious power slam.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Big punch finds its mark.
Ooh, that knee knocking the wind out of him.
Big shot block. That'll stop you in your tracks. Boom!
Able to slip out of that one.
Gets driven into the corner. And he turned it around. Solid punch.
Smashed with a forearm.
Loading up in the corner. Here it comes. Saw it coming. It counters it.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Jada Parker now placing her opponent in position. Big open hand strikes to the midsection, and Ms. Parker is just getting started. We all know what comes next. Making the climb to the top. Here it comes. Boom!
And Jada clearly ready for a fight here.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. One step ahead there. Caught with a lariat. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Night-night. He did it! He did it! And you can make an argument that the ladder emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going. Starting things off like a line blow. You know this one's personal. They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major. Countered right when it was needed. Gonna counter power slam. And she quickly turned that around. This is a situation you want to avoid. In a weakened state here, guys. Axe bomber! This beating is taking its toll on her. Caught with the boot. Effective counter.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Forearm smash. From where I'm sitting, about now would be the time to start setting up some ladders.
You want to be careful with that, though, Cole. Everyone's still relatively fresh here. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself.
Steered away there.
Oh, what a clothesline. From the middle rope.
Oh, on the knees. That could be the tide turner.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Incoming. Big time powerbomb.
Momentum is running away from Nakano.
Can Bull withstand this surge?
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Things are heading ringside now.
And now he gets back into the ring. Oh, the steel ladder being used as a weapon. He's setting it up in the center of the ring.
Perfect for whatever he has planned next.
Reaching.
So close to victory.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Going for the win.
I think he's getting there. Sent right into the corner.
Corner. A couple back elbows to follow.
She's failing to put up it.
Sizing them up.
In trouble. Big boot. Power slam. She dodges out of the way. Hip drop.
And retaliates with a counter.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Wow, float over. Into the Liger Pod.
That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success.
He's positioning the ladder.
Right smack in the middle of the ring.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking. She goes under the ropes, back inside. Chopped down with the axe handle.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Making the long reach.
He thinks it's his for the taking.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match. Every time you climb that ladder, you hope it's the last time.
Certainly isn't getting any safer up there.
Headed back into the ring. Going under the apron, grabbing the ladder, and look at what she's doing.
Oh, boy. She's got sinister thoughts running through her head now. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
That can make an opening for her. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Sky high.
Boom. A leg drop.
A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Keeping at it. Could this be it?
Just fingertips away now.
You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to create the difference.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh, right to the throat.
Oof. Ooh, oof. Anticipated that.
Not looking good. In this position. Reverse pile driver. Bam.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Oh, slamming right into the ladder. Might be knocked.
Taking flight.
Through the air. And connects.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Oh. Ooh.
And he now slides back into the ring. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
All eyes are glued high above the ring. One good pull should free it from the hook.
He's just got the win in his hands right now. Big opportunity for him here.
Hands on the prize, and he got it. What a ladder match.
Just charging their opponent.
Hey, just because the bell hasn't rung doesn't mean you're safe.
I don't like the action at all, but I have to agree with your sentiment there. Undertaker fired up, looking to get this one going.
The Undertaker's always a sight to behold inside the ring. For decades, the dead man's been delivering his own brand of justice here in WWE. Those who provoke Taker's anger, beware.
A competitor unlike any other. One of the best pure strikers we've ever seen. Facing the Undertaker in the ring is always an intimidating prospect for even the most seasoned of competitors.
But he'll be taking on an individual who is turning a lot of heads as of late. He's gained a level of popularity that has steadily grown week by week, and he wants to prove that the hype is legitimate.
Undertaker's had a long and decorated career. Certainly a lot of tape to watch in the Phenom when preparing for this match.
Yeah, but even if you watch each of the dead man's matches 100 times.
A pin, this might do it.
Gets the shoulder up instantly.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down. He's able to avoid heavy contact.
Lift it up. What's next?
What a press slam. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Coming back from the outside now.
Shot to the midsection connects.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Oh, ooh.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Bam! Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Finds a counter for the dead man.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. Oh, one thunderous final blow.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Put in the corner now.
He's able to counter that.
A string of counters.
Counters!
And the clothesline.
In the corner, picking their spot. There's the boot. Look at this, just stop after stop after stop.
Oh, man, that's like death by a...
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch.
Down we go. Crucial moment for The Undertaker. Turning it into the pin.
Two. Somehow he kicked out.
It does not get much tougher than The Undertaker, and a kick out there is the greatest proof we have seen in this match.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope.
From the top, axe handle from the middle rope.
Undertaker in from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Cover. Two. Stopping the ribs count at two.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
He can't seem to find any answer here.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Floats over. Immediately into kick out from The Undertaker. His resilience tonight is unreal.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. No love lost between these superstars right now. Really trying to prove who the better man truly is.
Getting out of harm's way. Countering each other again and again. Undertaker moves just in time. Oh, the face has been planted.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Bouncing the head off the apron and choke slam onto the apron. And now heading back inside the ring.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
With the lariat.
Loading up in the corner. Here it comes. Big boot.
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that.
Slips away just in time.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Axe handle finds its target. Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Man, this place is jumping. A cradle now.
Cradle flatline. Could that be enough?
For the win. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless. Not too familiar with this one. What can you tell me about this guy, Corey?
From what I've seen so far, he's been pretty unremarkable, Cole. I'm not even sure how he ended up in WWE, to be honest with you.
Well, let's hope he uses this match to prove why he deserves to be here.
And Berto is also here, ready to fly around the ring as he always does.
Berto's so exciting to watch, and the height he gets when he goes airborne is unbelievable. We can see something truly amazing from him tonight, Corey. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
Dropping the elbow. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And no defense helped Berto on that exchange.
Call him disrespectful. I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Forearm.
And Berto now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum.
Berto's strategy isn't working how he wanted.
Man.
Oh, what a kick. Escapes out of that attack. Oh, what a power slam. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Loving blow.
Oh, that's just an agitating thing to do. Now, that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Wow, float over into the longer bomb. Berto's chances are dwindling.
Two. And that'll about do it, folks. And I quit. Match has to be more about survival than anything else. You're fighting your opponent in your own self-doubt the whole time.
Yeah, and that self-doubt might be the hardest fight tonight. Doubting you can hold on, doubting your capabilities. If you let all that doubt start to fester in your head, your opponent's going to have no problem forcing you to say, I quit.
Oh, my Lord. What contact.
And capped off with a lariat.
And Eric with the counter.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Looks like he's saying someone is not on his level. Able to make a timely escape.
Wow. And just how much is the thought of potentially being the one to say, I quit, weighing on these superstars' minds tonight?
To even consider that you'll have to say, I quit, puts you at an immediate mental disadvantage. The only thing either of these two superstars should be thinking about is what do I have to do to make my opponent say, I quit?
Endless blows.
An overbearing amount of offense against Eric.
From the top. Look out below.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Right across the larynx. He's in his grasp. Just launched. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Eric gets countered.
A powerful suplex toss.
Whoa! Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
What a knee.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Oh, wicked clothesline.
Oh, man.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Could be close to raising an alarm now. There's only so much.
Floats over. Into the Liger Bomb.
That's an attack that could easily shatter your will. Official asking if they want to continue. Fight or flight response has to be working overtime right now. What's the choice going to be? Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Looks like things are about to get a whole lot more dangerous.
Taking flight. Oh, high impact. That found the mark, but I don't know who got the worst of it. Holy, meet the barricade.
Snake eyes.
Sit, turn out the lights. The party's over.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
These two showing how well they know each other.
And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Eric fires back.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Wow, float over.
Into the Liger Bomb.
That move might have just taken all the pride out of him. This is the time to ask him, do you quit?
He done. And here we go. Will the words be said? The internal struggle of deciding has to be brutal right now. Into the barricade.
From the top. Uh-oh.
Eric gets countered.
As uh-oh.
And he retaliates.
Oh, belly to back suplex. Caught with a clothesline. The referee doing their one job here, checking to see if we're going to hear the words, I quit.
Oh boy, German suplex released.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Oh, he scouted that one. Headbutt connects. Calculating the next move here.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Sliding out of danger there. Bruising attack to the stomach. Oh, brutal forearm. And Eric escapes danger. Stiff forearm shot.
You quit?
The referee doing their move. I quit. That was a yes. This is really a matter of self-preservation tonight. Had they not quit, who knows how much worse things would have gotten.
Getting right to the fisticuffs, showing no signs of slowing down.
Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle.
Piercing the throat.
And a lariat. He answers right back.
What a shot.
X-Pac looks powerless to every attack.
Things can get grim in a hurt.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Oh, what a headbutt.
This is how a real superstar conducts himself.
Oh, my goodness. X-Pac really getting roughed up there.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's...
From the top.
Whoa, look out.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take...
Here we go.
Got the knees up just in time.
This could turn things around.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oh, God.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline.
That was amazing.
Ooh, went to the throat.
Boom. Forearm right to the jaw.
Stomping. Ouch. Oh, predicted what was coming. Man, the neck breaker.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. Oh! Oh! He quickly gets out of dodge.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
And he goes crashing to the outside. All right, he's got to refocus up now. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Oh, and a wicked clothesline. Ooh. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. And X-Pac had it scouted.
Narrowly escaping there. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing, powerbomb.
Got the cover. This might be the end.
On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands. I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hot hits.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come.
Oh, nasty headbutt.
And Shu caught sleeping, as it were.
What a forearm smash.
Wendy is unable to stop any attack.
Now we have to see how tough Wendy truly can be.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Trying to control his opponent like a puppet on a string.
Corey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to try and get into Wendy Chu's headspace for a second here. What do you think Wendy's strategy is in this one? What tricks does she have up her pillowcase?
Yeah, I'm not even going to begin to try and rationalize Wendy's mindset here, Cole. I will say, though, I'm not exactly opposed to this more aggressive side of Wendy. So she should just keep doing whatever she's doing, preferably far away from us, because it's definitely something that's working.
Some agility gets her out of dodge. What a clothesline!
Oh, what a club. This is just brute power. What a German suplex.
Sizing him up.
In trouble! Doesn't even see it coming!
Back and forth, counter after counter. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. One and right into the cover.
She kicks out with authority after two. Wow. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Looking for, he's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do? Dodge is out of the way.
Right in the breadbasket.
Wendy is unable to stop any attack.
Now we have to see how tough Wendy truly can be.
Man, what timing on that counter.
And Chu could be the one sending her opponent to dreamland after that.
Shoulder up before the count started.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Oh, countered into a power slam. Ooh.
And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it.
Oh, he flips that around. Laid out with a power slam.
Oh. Sizing them up.
Oh, big boot.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
This has to be it. That will end it. And here we have a superstar with a big chip on his shoulder.
He has certainly felt overlooked recently.
Well, he has a chance to change that perception in this matchup.
Yeah, but just remember that you always have to watch your back when you're in the ring with Finn Balor. A man who even dares to call himself Backstabber Balor.
You've got to admire the guy for being honest and to the point, Saxton. Finn Balor's always been cold-blooded. It's just that he finally lowered the veil. Balor is extremely dangerous. Saw it coming and took complete advantage.
Was not going to be caught by surprise. Had a feeling a cheap shot was coming.
Saw it coming and took complete advantage.
Was not going to be caught by surprise. Had a feeling from way up off the mark.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
And Balor's attack gets cut off. Corey, we have to assume that Finn Balor has thrown his old playbook out the window and is focused on what the future holds for him.
While you're not wrong about Balor looking to the future, I don't think he's thrown everything out the window. Balor didn't become a global superstar by accident. His uncanny in-ring skill is what made him such a fearsome adversary, and it's still a major difference maker in any match.
Fast thinking saved him there.
And a lariat. Finn turns it around.
Able to slip away. Good golly, Miss Molly.
It looked like Balor's quest for excellence was met with some resistance there. Immense pressure being kept on Balor.
Finn's getting exposed.
Finn able to get out of the way. Clothesline attempt.
Driven down STO. Loading up in the corner. Here it comes.
There's the boot.
And Finn Balor.
There it is. He could end it here.
And he gets the shoulder up before two. He's still in this.
Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf. Check out the torque on the back.
Pain.
Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
Floats over.
Immediately into the sit-up powerbomb. Balor's in a terrible predicament.
Makes the cover. Oh, my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. Ouch.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Jumping, leaping attack.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad whammy.
Big splash. Showing no sign of respect for his opponent.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Oh, perfect kick.
He gets out of the way. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Down his...
Uh-oh.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Balor's in deep peril here.
Goes for the pin. Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old school heavy hitters. I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hot hits. Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come. Ooh, right to the throat. Oof. Punch. He's starting to feel the results of this pounding. And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Dominic needs to find an opening fast.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Oh, there's some gouging going on. Oh, that's unnecessary. He catches Dominic with a counter. Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud? Oh, my, what a splash.
When you're taking on Dirty Dom, you need to try to bait him into making unnecessary mistakes. The best way to do that is by playing to his ego. Mess with Dom. Get under his skin. Even make him go high risk when he doesn't need to.
A savvy strategy, Corey, and one I bet Dom would fall for hook, line, and sinker.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Ooh!
Boom.
A bone-rattling knee. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Yeah, but you got to think this match is still anyone's.
German suplex, but that's not all. Into a ripcord lariat, what a combination.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Can that finish?
An emphatic victory.
Look, what? There. Justice, of course.